you probably only see these guys on the pitch in their jersey, and that's just about the only thing you think you know they have in common, like wearing the same color of jersey depending on the club they are playing for. And probably you didn't know that they also have the same kind of taste, like incredible taste in women. They go for the flashiest of models, the poshiest of ladies, like the most sensual beings when it comes to the feminine gender. They make no excuses about it. I know the crazy part of it, they're very unapologetic about it. Trust me.
Don't you know?
So welcome to the much announced and the famous OTP of the page, where we talk about footballers, their lifestyle. We go a little bit away from all the analysis, all the that happens on the pitch, and then deviate and get a little bit nosy, and talk about their private lives and what they do, their significant others, how they lounge, and all that. So this officially is the Tuesday segment of Dollar Sports TV, and it's a little bit chill, like it's gonna be all the way chill. We just here to catch cruise, and if you're nosy like me, then definitely this is your jam. So officially, you're welcome to Dollar Sports TV and the off the pitch installment of it. Okay, welcome. And if you like gossip like I do, same and I judge you. So today we're going to be talking about the 10 famous WAGs. Like I said it before, that WAGs are just simply wives and girlfriends of sportsmen. So today we're here to talk about them. We just talk about, like, in no particular order. No, as a matter of fact, is in a particular order, like from the most conservative to the very lavish, like the recklessly splurge, the reckless splurgers, the ones that make no excuses about their expensive lifestyle. The blue lens, we zoom in its wide angled lens to find out what these women do, how they really ball, and who they are. And some of them have very crazy net worth, not the one with their partners. So let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? So topping it off on this list, for very obvious reason, we're starting off with Sabrina Jensen Eriksson. Yes, guys, Sabrina Jensen Eriksson is the wife of famous Christian Eriksen, who was once playing for Tottenham Hotspur and now moved to Inter Milan. This very beautiful 27-year-old lady abandoned her job, a hairdressing job in Denmark, and moved to London to be with her husband when he was still with Tottenham Hotspur. Apart from being a very beautiful lady, she's also like unbelievably quiet. She keeps her lifestyle a little bit private and takes it just a bit out of the public eye. And by the way, I just have to put this one in. Denmark managed to qualify for the knockout stage by beating Russia 4-1. I just thought I should put that one out because it's really commendable. All right, given that they lost their first match and the second one, so they had to fight to there to make sure that they make it out of the group. So congratulations to that. It's something to make Christian Eriksen smile on his sick bed. Before we move away from Sabrina Eriksson, anyway, this beautiful lady is also friends to Harry Kane's wife, that's Katie Goodland. Talk about two ladies, two queens being friends with each other. Isn't she beautiful, guys? Come on. And on the second on this list, you're talking about Colin Rooney. Yeah, this Rooney name rings a bell. He's one of the most famous footballers in this lifetime. There's no exaggeration about it. He played for Everton initially, and then he moved to Manchester United, where he played for more than 10 years. If you're talking about one of the best strikers ever in the world of football, you would definitely not mention the names without including that of Wayne Rooney. Yeah, Wayne Rooney, the bald guy who miraculously reappeared and had some hair on his bald. I'm not even shading, guys. I'm not shading. So this Colin Rooney, the 35-year-old lady, has 4 kids, like 4 boys. And aside being the wife of a famous footballer, also one very conservative lady. Like in comparison to the other one, she's relatively conservative. She keeps her private life private, and I think I like the fact that she's really quite, family oriented. There were times rumors were flying around that the husband, was out and about with some other ladies on the side, but she stuck it out with him. Not too many ladies would do that, but with that kind of money there, I will never leave my man. And sometimes there was this spat she has with Rebecca Vardy, the wife of Jamie Vardy of Leicester City, that had to do with one accusing the other of hacking her phone to get some sensitive informations and all that. That even led to some court sessions and all that. How it happened, honestly, I have no idea. But that's it for you, Colin Rooney, the wife of the famous Wayne Rooney. Beautiful, beautiful as hell. And at 35, she's still sexy. And now moving on, we are here to talk about Gazelle, Katie Goodland. And who is Katie Goodland? Katie Goodland is a fitness expert, like a fitness instructor. And not only that, she's also the wife of Harry Kane. Yeah, Harry Kane. Harry Kane is the famous striker, the famous Tottenham striker whose transfer bid has been, miling around that is between like 100 to 150 million pounds, and he's such like a phenomenal player. So Katie Goodland is the 28-year-old wife of Harry Kane, a beautiful woman for that matter. She's quiet and conservative. I noticed something. There's this dynamics around the English WAGs. They're not too loud, just mostly family oriented. They're not all over the place, not into loud music, going to loud club, playing casinos and all that. They may have those moments anyway. She's quite beautiful. They have two daughters, two very lovely daughters, and one on the way already. So that is it. From the most conservative, no, we move on to not so conservative and something in between, and that takes us to the number 4. And this number 4, drums roll for this one, she is the wife of the Argentine GOAT. Am I getting you closer to the guess, right? Okay, yeah, talking about Antonella Roccuzzo. Antonella Roccuzzo is the wife of an Argentine GOAT. We're talking about Lionel Messi here. This lady is a beauty to behold. And not just beautiful, she has that very demure, like a very quiet beauty. She's a model. They wouldn't be anything except models, they don't go for anything except models. She's a model and a mother of 3 boys. I see Lionel Messi on the pitch. He seems to me like a very quiet and chilled individual. Aside the fact that he has tattoos, which I feel like is a giveaway that he's not exactly a very calm person. I don't know, I'm judging wrongly, but I just have a certain kind of impression about tattoos because I like it, and I feel some kind of interesting thing about guys, with that many tattoos. It gets me excited, kind of. So I don't think he's as quiet as maybe I feel he is, going by my petty imagination of his tattoos. So there you have it, Antonella Roccuzzo, the very famous wife. They had a wedding. They have been dating. As a matter of fact, they met. Hold on. I know this is going to take you off the edge of your chair, right? They met when they were 5 years old. When she was 5 years old, that's when she met officially Lionel Messi. 5 years old. That's what they said. I didn't conjure this. Come on, the Google is there for you to find out. They met there, and that's because she's a cousin to Lionel Messi's best friend then. I mean, how would 5-year-old even, anyway, to hold on to the relationship, they kept at it till they were 13 years, and then they started dating officially. And they kept at it till they got married in 2017 in a luxury hotel that had just 250 guests and 150 journalists to cover the event. And one of the guests there, includes Gerard Piqué, Neymar Jr., and of course Messi's BFF, Luis Suarez. We move to the 5th number. The 5th on our list today is obviously Shakira. The funny thing is, whenever I remember, or I remember of Shakira, the only thing that comes into my head is that fire dancer. When I remember the beautiful liar skit she had with Beyonce, and gosh, I'm like, God, they literally like twerked up a storm in that video. That's the only fond memory of Shakira I have, aside the fact that, she's the wife of a famous Gerard Piqué who was once playing, for Barcelona. She's the 44-year-old model, songwriter, singer, a wife, and definitely a mother of 4 children. I expected her being a WAG, being, going by, by how like risky her videos are. I would have expected her to be like a very loud, WAG, but surprisingly, she's on the low. She's a bit quiet. The Spanish singer is a beauty to behold, and she is the one holding the boom button of Gerard Piqué. On the sixth position, we are inching up closer to the not so conservative ones, the ones that are ready to pepper you. Those ones that are there, splurging, reckless about their spending, not caring. They don't give a hoot. They're rich, they're famous, they're secure, financially secure, and they do not care. So the sixth on our list is Zulay Poba. Does it ring a bell? Yeah, Zulay Poba is the wife of our very own Adonis, like Paul Libele Pogba, who is a Manchester United player. This very beautiful, beautiful girl is the one who is putting the sanity in the life of Paul Pogba. Oh my God, she's a Bolivian model, and they have 2 kids. As at 2020, her personal one, not the one alongside her husband, is like $500,000. Look at her. Look how beautiful she is. Naturally, we think that Muslims are very conservative, but these pictures, damn, she's beautiful, gosh. Honestly, if I were gay, she could easily have been my kind of girl, but thankfully I'm not. This girl is beautiful, trust me. So she's the one who is at the helm of all Paul Pogba's sanity, and she's, like I said, Zulay Poba, not very conservative, in between, young, beautiful, talented, intelligent. That takes us to the number 7. Yeah, I call her a bombshell because she's nothing short of a bombshell. And when you look at her very well and her pictures, you can easily relate to, connect her to her husband. She's careless, reckless. She has this, not careless, I think she's carefree, and she's living her life on her terms, okay? And I think such a lady is the only one qualified that has the exclusive rights, to tame this very rascal we call Sergio Ramos. So the 7th on this list is the wife of the famous Sergio Ramos, the rascal that almost wanted to, break the arms of Salah. Sergio Ramos is the captain, until recently he has already retired. He has moved from Real Madrid, though there are speculations that he's moving to Manchester United or wherever else. He's a defender, a reckless one, a very formidable force, right? So he has this very beautiful, like I said, I call her a bombshell, called Pilar Cobero, who is a bombshell, a firecracker, and all that. She's 42-year-old Spanish TV presenter. She's an actress and also a model. Look at that girl. Look at her. Look how sexy she is. Could you even have guessed that she has 4 kids? Yeah, that's the woman behind Sergio Ramos' sanity. She's, like I said, Pilar Kublo, and she's beautiful, like drop dead, and she knows. The funny thing is, just being beautiful is one thing, being well aware of it is another thing. This lady right here not only knows that she's beautiful, she knows she's not just beautiful, but she's like a stunner, and she's very, very unapologetic about it. I love her. Honestly, I love her. I just love her. I love her. I love her personality. So now that takes us to number 8. I told you guys we are coasting up and we are inching up to those ones when they hear word. Those ones that, like, we die here. Their own is, they live life on their own terms. They live in their own world. It doesn't matter. They don't care Oh, nobody no excuse. I mean, they buy the best of the most luxurious items, and they are very, very comfortable about that. The splurge, the blings, the gliss, the lifestyle. They are, like that's their birthright, more or less. Number 8 on this list is definitely Melanie Martial, the wife of the famous Manchester United player Anthony Martial. I don't know, I'm always conflicted about his name. Sometimes I call him Marshall, other times I think it's Martial. Whatever it is, you already know him, the black handsome guy who is a Manchester United player, a striker as it is. So Melania Martial, aka Oni Melania de Cruz, she's a French diva. For me, by far, I think she, like easily can be the most beautiful of these 10 famous WAGs. My own estimation, I think she's just too beautiful. She's 30-year-old mother of one, and she has been rumored to have snatched Anthony Martial from Samantha Jacqueline. Samantha Jacqueline, she's also so gorgeous, right? There are rumors that Martial dumped her, and she, by the way, is the mother of Martial's first daughter, and they split. And everyone believes that Martial dumped Samantha Jacqueline for this very gorgeous Melania Martial. Oh, you have a woman this beautiful, you can dump anybody for her. And she once was in a reality TV, called the Star Reality or whatever the hell it is. She's a beautiful lady, like drop dead gorgeous, all right? And she's been like posting like bomb and fire pictures on her Instagram page, sending, the pulses of men going wild and all that. And someone like Anthony Martial happened to be one of the victims. Look at that Hawaii style bag. Look at she, just 2 days ago she was in Dubai. Ooh. Anthony Martial. Well done, sir. I salute you. I'm saying nothing. I just think you're a G. Ooh. We have 2 goats. 2 GO80s. I'm not talking about goats. I'm talking about GO80, like greatest of all times, right? We're talking about the Portuguese version of GO80. If you can guess who that one is, then you might as well then connect him to who we're about to mention on the 9th position. Talking about Georgina Rodriguez. Yes, Georgina Rodriguez is the partner of our very famous Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at this beautiful lady. Look at this stunner. Gosh. I haven't seen anything more beautiful than this. Trust me, I've never. If I saw her in real life, I just might take a cover because this cannot be a human being. Yeah. So that's Cristiano Ronaldo's partner. She is a mother of 4. She's a model, a TV personality, a dancer, and a part-time superhuman because she's like beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. Look at that bag. That Hermes. Look at it. You see, when you talk about luxury, her name is synonymous to luxury, and she makes no apologies about it. I just love the way she lives her life, and she has featured in so many magazines like Women Health magazine, big magazines in Italy. She's busy in her own right. Why can't you? You can't be busy when you're married to a man like Cristiano Ronaldo. And I love the fact that aside being very, upscale, like up there with very, crazy and classy, you have that money, you just have to be classy. She's also family oriented. They have their moments, like they're always having this family time. And I think it's something she doesn't negotiate on. Yeah. So for me, I sense that for Cristiano Ronaldo, when it comes to family time, is non-negotiable, and that is one thing I love so much about him. She's so beautiful, guys. That Gucci bag is worth nothing less than £10,000. Go and quote me anywhere. And look at that picture. You see, all those luxury you're looking at, if you put them together, the accessories worth there, they are worth more than a 4-bedroom duplex in a Asokoro in Abuja. Yeah. Yes, I'm crazy, I know. So guys, this takes us to the tent. This lady, she deserves a standing ovation and have done that. Okay, so, oh gosh, she's the WAG, and if they have any union, if the WAG have union, I think she can easily be voted as the president, because she deserves the position. She's beautiful, she's elegant, she's a businesswoman, she's a fashion designer, she's a model, she's a singer, she's a mother, she's a wife, she's a lover. She's a beauty. David Beckham is the English legend, the English football legend. We're talking about the wife, Victoria Beckham, who happened to be one of the Spice Girls. I used to know her in those days because of this Viva Forever. I used to love that song so much. Victoria Beckham is a fashion icon. She's also a businesswoman. She owns this fashion line called VVB, and is been thriving. And guess what, guys? She's also a mother of 4 children. If the rumors are agog are anything to go by, then that means it's just a matter of time before she becomes a grandmother. Aging backwards, she's beautiful. She's, oh my God, hold tightly to the edge of your seat. Victoria Beckham is $450 million rich. Like, that is her net worth. $450 million. That is her net worth as at June 2021. No comments. All I can do is to drink to this. Guys, nothing is more exhausting than talking about these guys who, when I read out all these figures, it leaves me, sometimes dizzy. And I'm like, calm down. Ooh, I don't know if you had fun, but trust me, I had fun. I had big, mad, massive fun. But I won't leave you guys without leaving you with an eye candy. Today, on this very first episode, our eye candy today would be, voila! Callum Hudson Odoi, our eye candy for very obvious reasons. Look at that guy. A few days ago, he was in Ghana enjoying himself. He's so handsome, very handsome individual. This guy's a killer. Oh dear. So guys, this is where we landed on today's OTP. And if you had fun like I did, I think you should join me next week Tuesday. And if you're nosy like a part-time gossip, definitely this will be your jam, then join me too on this journey. I promise to bring more of this guy's private life. There are more where this came from and this story. Think you were wild? Relax, there is more where this came from. All you need to do is just to keep a tab on me, and let's do this next week. All right, but before I leave, I am shamelessly going to ask that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done it. And I think you should also press on the notification bell for more videos, just so you can have notifications when they come. Until then, keep an eye on OTP and be good. Take care of yourself and love yourself. Love yourself. Take care and